What would you do if you had just 16 hours before your next flight and found yourself in a stunning country like Sri Lanka? Our whirlwind adventure began bright and early, landing in Colombo at 5:30 a.m. after catching barely any sleep on a late-night flight from Bangalore. After checking into our hotel and squeezing in a quick nap, we were out the door by 9, fueled by excitement and curiosity in our first tuk-tuk, weaving through the vibrant, bustling streets of Negombo. The energy was infectious, with the lively streets bustling with activity as we walked around, taking in the sights and sounds of Negombo. We weren't the only tourists around, as travelers from all over seemed to be soaking in the vibrant atmosphere. Our initial stop was supposed to be the Dutch fort, but as fate would have it, we stumbled upon the breathtaking St. Sebastian's Church instead. The Gothic architecture with its towering spires and intricate details immediately caught our eye. Sometimes the unplanned stops are the most rewarding. Eventually, we made it to the Dutch fort, a historic site with remnants of colonial architecture and an air of quiet nostalgia. We took some pictures and enjoyed the view from up there, which offered a glimpse of the surrounding town and the nearby lagoon. It's a spot that whispers stories of the past, making it worth a quick stop despite its modest size. The path leading up to the fort isn't very great, so it's worth being cautious and wearing good footwear. If you're pressed for time in Negombo, this might be one to skip. Onward, we went to St. Mary's Church, a gem that truly showcases Negombo's rich Christian heritage. The main building is an architectural marvel, with its grand altar taking center stage, adorned with intricate carvings and golden accents that exude a sense of reverence and timeless beauty. The ceiling of St. Mary's Church is a mesmerizing display of artistry that seems to transcend time. As you enter the church and tilt your head upward, you're greeted by a vivid collection of paintings that stretch across the entire expanse of the ceiling. The intricate murals are painted in bright, bold hues, each one telling a story of faith and devotion. The colors are rich, deep reds, blues, and gold that shimmer as they catch the light from the stained glass windows. The scenes depicted are not just religious, they are alive with movement and emotion. Outside the main building, there's a quaint chapel that offers a quieter, more intimate space for reflection. The entire site feels like a serene escape, inviting you to pause and take in splendor. Even if you're not Catholic, it's a stunning spot to visit and appreciate. We spent a few quiet moments soaking in its serenity, offering a prayer and marveling at its timeless beauty. The highlight of our morning was undoubtedly the Angurukamala Temple. It's taken me a while to pronounce that. The first thing that strikes you is the serene beauty of the small lake that lies just outside the entrance. The shimmering water, framed by lush greenery, reflects the soft light of the sky and adds an almost mystical aura to the scene. As you walk closer, the temple's vibrant colors begin to emerge, drawing you towards it with an almost magnetic pull. As soon as we stepped in, we were greeted by vibrant murals that narrated the life and teachings of Buddha. The sheer scale and attention to detail in these figures invite you to pause, reflect, and connect with the teachings they represent. The statues are truly a testament to the artistry and spirituality of Sri Lanka, each one thoughtfully placed to guide visitors through the different stages of Buddha's life and teachings. They are masterfully crafted, with every detail contributing to a deep sense of reverence and awe. The figures are life-sized, some larger than life, each one exuding a sense of calm and stillness. The craftsmanship of the statues is extraordinary, capturing not only the physical appearance of Buddha, but also the essence of his teachings: compassion, peace, and wisdom. From serene depictions of Buddha seated in meditation to statues of Buddha standing in a posture of blessing. Each figure tells its own story. What makes these statues even more special is how they are thoughtfully situated within the temple. Some are placed in quiet corners, inviting a moment of solitude and contemplation, while others are in open areas where visitors can gather around and take in the entire atmosphere. The overall design of the temple creates an environment where the statues seem to come to life, exuding both grace and tranquility. In their simplicity and grandeur, these statues provide a visual and spiritual journey into the heart of Buddhist philosophy, and they leave an unforgettable impression on anyone fortunate enough to visit. After exploring the main temple, we made our way to the pagoda. As we approached the pagoda, its striking white structure stood tall against the background of lush greenery, almost glowing in the soft light of the afternoon. The pagoda is not only a place of worship but also an architectural marvel with intricate carvings and subtle details decorating its walls. We then wandered outside to the large Buddha statue that stands prominently in the temple's grounds. This statue is more than just an artistic landmark, it serves as a spiritual center. By midday, hunger and fatigue began to catch up with us, so we made our way to the beach to unwind. While the water wasn't as pristine as Thailand's, the cool waves and gentle breeze offered the perfect escape. We kicked back with a refreshing local lime beer before digging into this delicious crab curry I was craving. The crab curry stole the show with its rich, spicy gravy that clung to the tender crab meat. It was the kind of dish that makes you slow down, savoring every bite. The accompanying veggies were cooked with a homely touch, reminiscent of family meals. Steamed to perfection, seasoned with just the right amount of spices, and bustling with freshness. Each mouthful was a reminder of Sri Lanka's culinary prowess. After lunch, Alvin couldn't resist diving into the sea for a quick swim. The water, though not crystal clear, was cool and inviting. As the afternoon sun began to dip, we ventured to the Jaadi, a local eatery with warm, welcoming vibe. Here we were treated to live music performed by a talented Sri Lankan artist. His soulful voice and mastery of traditional instrument added a magical touch to the evening. The food at the Jaadi was a feast in itself. We indulged in prawn kuttu, a hearty dish of chopped roti stir-fried with succulent prawns and spices, and deviled prawns, which were a perfect balance of heat and sweetness. The portions were generous and every bite were packed with flavor. Although the bill at 4,000 baht was a bit steep, closer to Aussie prices than we'd anticipated, the experience was worth every penny. It was the perfect way to end our short but eventful stay. Some Sri Lankan treats were in order before heading to the airport. Would we come back to Sri Lanka? Absolutely, there's so much to explore. So what would you do with just 16 hours in Sri Lanka? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel adventures.